Jetzt bin ich umringt von Legenden. Man könnte sagen, das ist sowas wie der Buena Vista Social Club von Jamaica. Is that okay if I say that? The Buena Vista Social?
No, we've been labeled similar to the Buena Vista Social Club. So there's no problem.
When did you start to play music? When did you first time found out that you have a voice?
Well, I listened to my mother from a child. You know, she was a beautiful singer. So, you know, I adapted the adoption from my mother. You know, she had a voice like an angel. So I think I had almost one. So I tried to, you know, but the journey continued. The music is my lover, just like my girl. The music is my girl.
And now you're here at Summer Jam, and this is for us, being Germans, of course, a very special festival because the reggae family from the whole world is coming here to join that party, that festival for 3 days. What is it like for you when you come
even
here?
the ducks come to see
the ducks are here, the goose.
Yeah. And again, well, it is a wonderful experience because we, as the practitioners of reggae from Jamaica, see how the ripple effect has spread globally and the positive message, especially at a time when the world needs positivity, is there to help to heal the sick and, you know, take care of certain little problems that are in the world. So we're happy to see how it's spreading for the younger generation also, and the quality and the quantity of reggae music out there shows that our work is not in vain. And, you know, I am, you know, I would say I'm not a legend like the rest of them here yet, but I will strive to be a legend one day. But in my striving, en route, yeah. But in my striving, I will encourage all of the, you know, the underground musicians, especially, to come out and make your voice be heard, because we need you the most at this time.
How does reggae music develop right now? What kind of musical influence do you see and hear when you turn on the radio in Jamaica, when you go to a dance? Are you still going to a dance?
No, not really. But you see, when reggae music was recognized as an invasion, in a sense, to the system, because reggae music in the early days, the freedom fighters around the world were listening to reggae music. I was told that Chris Blackwell, by the British government at one time, said, "Why are you bringing these nigger music amongst us," etc., etc. Junior Lincoln from Trojan told me also that they were threatened by the government there, because at the time, in the 60s, the whole mindset of the colonial system was still enslavement. And to release information which was contrary to their system, because they had purposely done over hundreds of years, through academia and academics, falsified history and gave his story, their stories, not the true information, but misinformation. And as they, this master puppeteers, observe mankind as enslaved beings, no matter your color, your class, or your creed. If you are plebs in Europe, plebeians, to the masters here, and throughout the world, peasants and plebs are just that slave mill, which is growing faster and faster, because through falsification of academia, the information in the mindset of the masses is only mathematics, physics, and chemistry, science, and technology that you can be more assured of. 90% of the other information is misinformation. You turn a 6 to a 9 and you spin it. And Europeans have
falsified the history of the world. Now, in every sect and peoples, there are true beings. I have no problem with color because, as I said, when I see no color, we co-mingle with the breath of life, don't we? Right now, we're all sharing together the breath of life. No color, no class, no creed, no religion, sufficient for every living being. And you have certain two-footed beings who would seek to misuse and abuse I and I, when all we, the masses, want: food, clothes, shelter, sick nourished, age protected, infants cared for, and we'll work our bomber clot off through with blood, sweat, and tears. But you can't greedy and take everything and don't even want to support the masses of the world. And I tell you, this is not just black, right? It's not just color. It's white people. Because you are plebs if you're not a part of the master puppeteer system, Rastafari.
I tried to ask my question one more time about the musical influence.
Music,
See?
my brother.
Yeah.
Right? When you have
Who's the youngest one? Who is the youngest one of you?
Him.
Is that you? Yeah. So maybe then I ask you first, being the youngest one in the group, and then I ask the oldest one about the musical development of reggae music with dancehall, but then we had the roots reggae revival. What is coming up right now from Jamaica? What kind of sound do you listen to?
I mean, it's all one thing, right? It's only overseas I hear people divide it, right, and say this is this dancehall or because in Jamaica, all Jamaicans will go in the studio and we make music, right? That's it, and that's it. It's just music. So the division come more from, you know, people trying to categorize it. But I would say that in Jamaica there's a big force of inspiration, and we just stay with that. And as you can see right here, I mean, every generation is a new set of firemen inspire the thing, and once you're in tune with it, you can't miss.
And who's the oldest one? Is that you?
Now I'm gonna make one
You-
statement
okay.
towards what he said,
Yes.
right? When I mentioned before the reggae music stimulating and motivating resistance to colonialism, etc., right? You find that it was a message from the heart to the people, reggae. When they recognized it, they destroyed and chopped the root of the big tree, Bob Marley, because Bob Marley was murdered. And church and state wanted him dead because he was becoming too much an antagonist. Like, you know, when somebody's sticking you, bam, 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 you're feeling it sticking you all over. That was happening through the music. No, I, the variations after Bob and the DJs and certain artists selling out because positive music wasn't getting the benefits that it should. It was when you went below the belt, talk about some pussy, talk about some gun and how to murder and kill and drugs. This was what now, because Babylon, the system, the American
Support
and
the
the
wrong.
system. In 1996, the DJs were called and said, hey, you now have to start making music, glorifying drugs and murdering, defaming and undermining women, right? Why? Privatization of prisons. So over the last 30 years almost, what do you have in the world? And the visuals, right, and the sound is misleading, taking you off course. Children, monkey sees, monkey does. Parrot hears, parrot speaks. So if you don't teach the young ones coming up who are like little monkeys and little parrots a proper guidance and teach them folly, pure shit. Look at Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed and it's awakened now in the world. When you can be teaching, when I was growing up, I couldn't go into a nightclub to hear certain type of music if I was under 18 years of age. And some places 21. But no, you're teaching 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-year-old kids. They haven't experienced and grown up yet. They don't even learn properly their ABCs. And then you're teaching them how you can be this, you can be that, and how to be that, and how to be that. When we know it's two energies. When the I am open, from breathing without breathing, existing without breathing, unfold infinity, X cross, yin and yang, negative, positive, in multiples. That is the beginning of creation, right? We are divine sparks of the all. And if you don't teach correctly while growing up, what do you expect of the world? And they don't want an educated world. So the visuals, my gosh, man. Wow. Wow. The sounds that you hear, misleading. Carrying a cul-de-sac, a dead end, and little ones growing up, fucking spinning around, can't find a direction to life when they should be taught the via to walk. My gosh, man. Huh? And this is just a small network of master puppeteers who are the controllers who manifest with sinister care governance of the world, and they observe us as just enslaved beings. Whether you're white, you're black, you're blue, you're pink, or you're whatever. See? My gosh. It's sad, man.
Yes, sir.
Right? So Rastafari music is here to send as close as we can to 12 o'clock. Not 1 o'clock, not 11 o'clock, right? But as close to the 12 o'clock as we can. That can uplift, enlighten, and take the people out of the darkness, right? So we may become able to speak with one voice. And with one voice, the master puppeteers get fucked. Rastafari, yeah.
Also, ich lasse das Ganze jetzt erstmal sacken. Ich habe sehr viel über die Geschichte, über die Musik und über die Hintergründe erfahren. Ich hoffe, ihr auch. Thank you very much. I really have to suck that all in, all that information now, and let it soak in. So thank you very much for this history part, and very interesting.
It's a part
Thank you
of the
very much.
music, man. It's singers and players of music are supposed to lead the way across the boundaries and the barriers, right? But singers and players of instruments who are more aligned to 12 o'clock to help balance what is happening in the world today. Rastafari.
Ena Dayat aus Jamaica, Legenden. Ihr seht sie beim Rockpalast. Thank you very much. We streamed your concert all over the world.
So the video. Who's giving me the video?
Oh, it's all there.
Give me the jump drive.
Yeah.
Let's
It's
have
all
it.
there. You got it.
Who has it?